We're back on the Blue Room, and you know the Blue Room is where everything gets spoken about when it comes to Primo's cakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the cakes, I'm Primo. Let's specify that real quick. But the topic today is Travis Scott. Yes, what is the future of Travis Scott in Jordan brand and Nike, guys? I'm gonna get to it simple. Yes, I'll give my thoughts, my opinions, if you want to put it like that. I'll give my opinions on it. But what is it that I truly think is going to happen with Travis Scott and Jordan Brand and Nike per se? Well, guys, let's make this real quick and simple. And let's start it off with the simple fact that not everybody in this world is a golden ticket. Yes, it doesn't matter how positive, how energetic, if you're trying to bring a good vibe to people, there's always going to be a massive crowd that is going to really dislike you for no reason. We all know this, guys. Hate is something that is just born into certain people, if I want to put it like that. Just the way humanity works sometimes, guys. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you want to be, how positive you are, how there's always gonna be the opposition. And why am I saying this? Because in Travis Scott's scenario, let's just say it outweighs the good more than the hatred. Yes, guys, I've heard it all when it comes to Travis Scott. I've heard it. I've heard everything. I've heard everything, even to the point that people have commented on my own channel or when I've spoken about Travis Scott, and they say very horrific things about the dude. But when it comes to the opposition of the hatred towards him, it's completely outweighed. Let's just put it like that. And that's actually what matters. You know, if an 85% of your audience dislikes who you are, then that means that there's something obviously wrong. But if you're 50 and higher in the likes, you're doing good. In his case, it outweighs it a lot more. What does this have to do now with the Jordan brand? Once again, guys, I'm not a guru. I'm going to specify this. I'm not some guru where I know what's going to happen in the future of Travis Scott. You know, he could just mess it all up tomorrow and it all goes to shambles. But now we got to see the reality of this. Travis Scott ain't no small time or mediocre or just some guy who's having a little hit for himself and he's trending now. This guy has been for many years hitting it very hard in a very high scale. Very similar to Drake and stuff like that. Not as long as Drake, but he's been there for a minute now. And when it comes to such a mega star, when it comes to Travis Scott, you're talking about this guy has the best management an individual could have. Even to the point, guys, that there's people that are maybe some type of investors or people behind them that would put extra management just to make sure that the individual doesn't mess up. I remember when the whole thing of his concert, when that tragedy happened inside of his concert, I said to myself, oh man, I don't think he's going to be able to come out of this one. And he did. When the whole Miami Beach incident happened, that he got drunk out of his mind and got in the yacht, I said, oh, here we go. Once again, I didn't wish nothing negative for this dude, man. I'm built different when it comes to that. I don't wish negative upon nobody in this world. I don't care, man. I've always said, if you're making cheddar and you're doing things the right way, whatever, without hurting anybody, hey, bro, it is what it is, you know. Each person chooses who to be a fan of and not to be a fan of. It is what it is, guys. Once again, I'm not going to get into those details. But when that happened, I did say to myself, man, I think he go to shambles. Well, obviously, dude, this guy has some type of mega power behind him, that it is what it is. And it's just the way it works, guys. And you got to remember, this dude is a rapper. At the end of the day, he's a rapper. I'm not going to get into, he's just a rapper and look at the type of things that he raps about and all this, and how could a person like that be, I'm saying this because this is what has been told to me, and how could this guy be so praised, and to the point that Michael Jordan would even allow him in his company. This is not a whatever, a role model or whatever people want to put it. Well, guys, at the end of the day, how could I put it? Cash is king. Money is money. Money's money, guys. Money talks, and you know what else walks. It's just the way it works, man. And when it comes to a business, when it comes to the collaboration of Travis Scott and Michael Jordan, or Nike per se, whether we like to accept it or not accept it, it is the biggest collaboration when it comes to Jordan brand, period. Let's put just Jordan brand. Let's not talk about the rest. Let's talk about Jordan brand per se. It's the biggest collaboration that's ever happened. It don't matter. This guy could take out anything and it sells out. Look at the Mac attacks. Reverse check only sold out. I even bought them. Once again, I am a big fan of Cactus Jack. Real big fan of that collaboration. Like I said, my personal reasons. It is what it is. And I'm not a giant fanatic of Travis or like that. And I'm not like that to the point that, people go ballistic over this. But I do like the Cactus Jack line. I like the whole collaboration, and it's more, like I said, personal reasons. But when you have an individual like Travis Scott, like, you guys can Google this, what I'm about to say, that you play Fiend for 15 times in a row in a concert, and people are singing along with it like it just came out of nowhere, like it was a brand new release and they have never heard it, and you keep playing it, and people are going ballistic in the crowd, same energy, same everything. Dude, the guy has a following from hell, and ain't nobody gonna stop that. You can hate all you want, dude, but you ain't gonna stop the reality of it. It's just not gonna stop. And you gotta guarantee yourself that that man has a management that don't play around. They're not gonna allow this dude to ruin it just for to eat crap. In other words, guys, this doesn't work like that. So what do I think of what is the future of Travis and Jordan? And the bottom line, until Travis Scott is no longer Travis Scott. And why do I say this? Because in the music industry, sooner or later, people die out. It's just the way it works, man. In his case, he has become such a powerhouse that he could become something like a Drake, that are evergreens, that forever they'll be relevant. A Jay-Z, even though Jay-Z is a whole different category when it comes to this. But that you could become an evergreen like that. And it could happen. He's on his way to becoming an evergreen when it comes to that, as an artist that is just non-stop. But if it doesn't, and things go a little sideways, then you're not gonna see any more of the Travis Scott, Jordan, Nike. Because like I said, it all comes down to money. But if it keeps going the way it's going, prepare yourself to see Jordans with the Travis Scott Cactus Jack name on it for a very long time. For a very long time. And do not expect the prices to go down. Because it's just not going to happen. Everything is going to be limited, and everything is going to be sold out really fast. Whether you like it or we don't. It's just going to be like that. It's just going to happen like that, guys. So, yes, he doesn't have a lot of people that like him. A lot of people, for whatever reason they have. And there's the people that outweigh that by a long shot. And they're just like a cult following, man. That's just out of control. Not much else to say about it, guys. So, I see a lot of Travis in the future. And of course, what more can I say? I wish it stayed like that. Because I tell you one thing, I actually enjoy that collaboration a lot. A lot. So it is what it is, guys. But those are my opinions. I would like to know your opinion, guys. Tell me what you guys think about it. And everything's acceptable here while we keep it clean in the comment section, guys. Till next time, everybody. I'm always wishing you the best, and I love you all. Peace.